Hello everyone. In this session we will discuss solutions of one-dimensional heat equations. For one-dimensional equation it will be du by dt is equal to c square times of d2u by dx square. That is, u is the dependent variable whereas t and x are the independent variable. So assuming that this u can be written as product of two functions separately of functions x and t, then the one-dimensional heat equation can be written as du by dt, which becomes x t dash, right? It is partial derivative with respect to with respect to t, equal to c square times of double derivative with respect to x. So this is x double dash t, which is t dash by t equal to c square x double dash by x. Now these two can be related only by the proportionality of constant. So let's say it is k. We have already seen this case why we are putting k here, and then one equation on one side, this is going to be t dash by t equal to k, whereas this one is going to be c square x double dash by x is equal to k. Now this can be written as t dash minus k times of t equal to 0, and this can be written as c square x double dash minus k times of x equal to 0. So the auxiliary equation it will be forming is m minus k equal to 0, and this one is going to be m square c square minus k equal to 0. So let's say first case is when k is positive, that is, let's say k is equal to p square. So this makes the first one as m minus p square equal to 0 or m equal to p square. So this is m equal to p square, that is, it is having only one root. So in this case we will have t is equal to e to the power of c1 times e to the power of p square t, whereas in this case we will have c square minus m square, c square m square minus this is k equal to p square equal to 0, which makes m is equal to plus and minus p by c. So this is the case of real and unequal roots. So what we can do is the solution will be as per that. Real and different roots will have x is equal to c2 times of e to the power of p by cx plus c3 times of e to the power of minus p by cx, right? These are the two t and x for this case. Now what if this k is negative? K is negative. Let's take k is equal to minus p square. Then the first one becomes m square, this is only m plus p square equal to 0, which gives m is equal to minus p square. So again this is a constant, and we can say there will be one single root, so t is going to be c1 e to the power of minus p square t. Also on the other side we will have m square plus p square by c square equal to 0. That means the roots are going to be m equal to plus and minus j times of p by c. So this is complex conjugate roots, and x will become, c1 is already there, so c2 cos p by cx plus c3 sin p by cx. Third case is when k is equal to 0. So no need of p here, k is directly given as 0. So the first case will become m plus 0 equal to 0. M is equal to 0 means that the function is going to be a constant, simple constant, so that the first derivative becomes 0. Whereas on the other side m square becomes 0. That means m is a constant, which means that we will have a linear equation. This gives m is equal to some constant, or we can say x will be a linear equation c2x plus c3. The solution for this heat equation is going to be y is equal to let's say c1 e to the power of p square t into c2 e to the power of p by cx plus c3 e to the power of minus p by cx. Other one is when k is negative, c1 e to the power of minus p square t into the complex conjugate roots will give c2 cos p by cx and c3 sin p by cx. The other one when k is equal to 0 is c1, t is constant, into c2x plus c3. This is linear. So these are the possible solutions for this one-dimensional heat equation or diffusion equation, right, for different values of k being positive, negative and 0.